Hello students! In this week's episode of The View, we have world news, announcements, sports, what's happening in the Bear community, and more. The View starts now.
Hello, Mountain View!
What's up, Bears? It's Friday, February 7th. I'm Sophia, and I'll be bringing the announcements today. Congratulations to Miss Gonzalez for being Gwinnett County's Counselor of the Year. If you or someone 4 to 18 are interested in softball and missed the February 6th online deadline for spring recreational softball, walk-up registration is being held this Saturday at Rabbit Hill Park from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's $160 and they do not accept the payment plan at walk-up registration. For more information, contact the softball director at softballdirector@mvaasports.org. International Night is February 29th from 6 to 9 in the Commons. Tickets are on pre-sale for $5 or available on My Payments Plus for $6. Attention juniors and seniors. Prom is Saturday, March 21st at the Georgia Freight Depot in downtown Atlanta from 8 to 11 p.m. Beverages and desserts will be served to students. Get your own ticket on My Payments Plus as soon as possible. The more you wait, the more the price goes up. You must be a current junior or senior to purchase a ticket now. Day tickets only apply to people who are not Mountain View juniors or seniors and will be available on February 1st. Mountain View juniors and seniors are eligible to attend. Prom court nominations are open from January 27th through February 24th on eClass. Students should search for voting and the page should pop up with a survey in which they can nominate a person for king and a person for queen. Juniors should only nominate juniors, seniors should only nominate seniors. See Dr. Claymore in the Foreign Language Pod, B211. The last day to buy tickets on My Payments Plus is Friday, March 13th. After that, all tickets are cash only and $100 each. The absolute last day to purchase a prom, student, or date ticket is Wednesday, March 18th. In addition to prom, seniors are also looking forward to graduation on Friday, May 22nd at 8:30 a.m. in the Infinite Energy Center. For students that want to attend Gwinnett's online campus for the 2020-21 school year, you can now start registration, which must be completed in February. An open house is being held on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. And an informational meeting is set for the 26th. Cheerleading tryouts are coming soon. Parent meeting is February 27th. Please make sure to get all the information you need for the 2020-21 season. For more information, contact Erica Price at edprice2019@gmail.com. Would you like to show your appreciation to a teacher or staff member in our building? Recognize their hard work by scanning the QR code on the flyers you see in the classrooms and hallways. Then fill out the quick Google form. This teacher or staff member will receive your note and a Jeans Day pass. Show some love to those you love. Do you have news you want featured on The View TV? You can now submit announcements to be featured on The View. Scan this QR code to access the form. That concludes the announcements this week. Let's go to Morgan for sports updates.
Thanks, Sophia. Hi, Bear Nation. Welcome back to This Week's Sports. I'm Morgan, and I'll be bringing you the schedule, scores, and updates for our winter and spring sports. Congratulations to our wrestling team for finishing second in the region tournament. Let's recognize Armand Jones, Adam Lee, and Garrett Spikes for finishing in first. Lex Hennelbaugh, Jordan Esselton, Mason Mitchell, Jeremy Tweeter, and Garrett Jackson for finishing in second. Alvaro Reyes and Omar Niazi finished in third. And last but not least, Devon McDew, Elias Vermillion, and Dava Abreu placed in fourth. The soccer teams kick off the regular season this week. Next game is tonight against Forsyth Central. Girls play at 5:30 and boys play at 7:30. So drive out and cheer on our Bears. Do you like playing Frisbee? Ultimate Frisbee is still accepting players. Please see Mr. Novelli in E303 as soon as possible. In tennis, our girls and boys teams played Tequila last Thursday and Cherokee Bluff on Tuesday. Girls' score is now 2-1 and boys are 3-0. Congratulations, Bears. Their next match is next Tuesday against Winterboro at 3:10 at E.E. Robinson Park. So drive out and show your support. Boys lacrosse have their first game Thursday, February 13th at Archer against Archer at 5:30. So go show some support to our Bears. Girls lacrosse have a game this next Tuesday against Archer at Archer High School, and they play at 7 p.m. So drive out and cheer on our Lady Bears. Track and field have a meet at Hebron this upcoming Tuesday, the 11th, from 2:30 to 4:30. So go and support our Bears. Thank you for tuning in to This Week's Sports. I'll see you guys next week. Now back to Sophia.
The View TV brings breaking news with Eric Dallas.
I'm Eric Dallas, and we have breaking news on the coronavirus. We have new confirmed cases in the U.S., 2 new cases in California, and 1 new case in Massachusetts. New worldwide cases have been confirmed in India, Middle East, Russia, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, Finland, Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom. As of Thursday, February 6, the coronavirus has killed over 500 people and over 24,000 are infected. Hong Kong and the Philippines reported their first death out of China. But officials are saying China is reporting false numbers on how many deaths and are concerned that it could be a bigger deal.
Generally, the agreement or the consensus in Wuhan is that the numbers are far being underreported. And that is the reason why, especially with international students, are quite more getting hopeless and worried, because we know the case is worse than is being reported.
Let's take a look at questions about the corona outbreak. What is the coronavirus? The coronavirus is mostly common in animals, such as bats, dogs, snakes, and others, and when it's transferred to humans, it causes people to have symptoms of a cold or a high fever. How did the virus start? The CDC said a lady from Wuhan, China was buying seafood from a common seafood market when she came to the hospital a few days later not feeling well. The CDC said also a snake or a bat that had the virus somehow got into the seafood marketplace where the lady went to buy her food. How do you get infected? According to the CDC and World Health Organization, the virus is contagious from human to human contact. Someone that has the virus can infect others by touching, sneezing, or coughing on them. Last week, the World Health Organization had issued a global health emergency.
I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern over the global outbreak of novel coronavirus.
Which means they could look into canceling flights into certain places around the world and help bring health supplies to certain countries that need them. The reason the WHO declared an international alert is because they're afraid that some countries that might catch the coronavirus do not have the medical needs to treat the people that get infected. People in China are now protesting on streets due to the government not closing their borders to prevent the coronavirus from spreading to the surrounding countries. France, on the other hand, has closed its borders going into China to prevent the coronavirus from spreading. As China is trying to help all the people that get affected by the virus by building 2 new hospitals in Wuhan, China, the center of the outbreak. One of the hospitals is finished and will house over 1,000 beds to the people that need it. China has also deployed 100 new members of the medical teams from their army to help the doctors. Americans that traveled to China to celebrate the Chinese New Year got stuck and could not leave China at the time. The U.S. government has sent planes to China to evacuate the American citizens that were stuck in China. Americans that got into the evacuation planes had to be screened and their temperatures checked before going on the plane. After they passed, the U.S. government had placed them under quarantine at a military base for 14 days before they could go back home. In more news, let's take a look at a cruise ship from Hong Kong having to stop due to the people on board having the coronavirus. More than 5,300 people are being quarantined on 2 ships off of Hong Kong and Japan. Those are concerned passengers and crew members that may be exposed to the coronavirus. The ship has placed a lockdown and no one could leave the ship until medical teams in Hong Kong were sure only 10 people were affected. People aboard both ships are being given health screenings and those with suspicious symptoms were tested for the coronavirus. The rest of the passengers on board will remain under quarantine for at least 14 days as required by the Ministry of Health. Those are the updates for this week's report on the coronavirus. There are ways to keep yourself from getting sick or infecting others. Wash your hands at all times before touching your face and putting anything in your mouth. Sneeze or cough into your elbow. If you're sick with a fever, stay home from school or public places where you're most likely to affect others. I'm Eric and I'll keep you updated next week on the coronavirus. Now back to Sophia.
Up next, we have media festival entries from our bears.
Hey, welcome to the video. Today I'm joined by the side characters. Hello.
Hello. I'm a side character.
You have to say your names first.
I'm Kyle.
Darian.
I'm Caleb.
The
Good
side
job.
characters.
You're a side character.
No, you two are side
Anyways,
characters. I'm the main character.
Let's get right into it.
Okay.
We're talking about our favorite video games of 2019.
Except
Or
Darian.
less.
Or Darian's talking about a game that's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna start off by talking about Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I really liked the game because the story is about a Padawan who was on the run from the Empire after Order 66.
Nerd.
You know what? Be quiet. I could be a nerd if I want to. So, but what I really liked about the game is some of the lightsaber combat and customizations of your own lightsaber from like white to green and even the hilt and like what you wear.
There's
But
no white lightsaber.
yeah, there's a white lightsaber. Yeah, but also what's cool about it is that the lightsaber combat, it's very complex to learn. It's a big learning curve when it comes to that. And also the bosses are really hard to fight, so like you can spend 45 minutes on a boss. But the one thing that I don't like is the stormtroopers, because like you could walk up to a stormtrooper and be in the range of 10 feet and he'll see you but won't attack you, and you have to walk closer for him to start attacking you, and that's everything about Fallen Order that I like and dislike.
Darian, it's your turn.
Okay. My favorite game is CSGO. There are some good and bad things about CSGO. What is annoying about CSGO is campers.
Yeah.
They will just camp around a corner with shotguns.
That's annoying
And
in
they
every game.
would
That is
just
annoying.
surprise you. The good thing about it is that it's very competitive, which I like very much. It is also very entertaining to watch. They would host tournaments like $1 million prizes. What makes the game unique is it has its own spray pattern. The spray pattern is different for every gun.
That's interesting. I would like to see some of those.
So, there's a marketplace for CSGO where you can purchase skins
And trade as well.
and trade as well, yes. And you can also open cases.
Could you like gamble in there? Like gamble like skins or money?
Yes, you can also, but those sites already don't trust them. Overall, I like the game very much. This is why it's my favorite game.
Okay, my turn. So the game I have chosen for the 2019 games is Modern Warfare,
Of
the new
course.
one. Oh yeah,
It's
that's
pretty good.
That's all I played. To me, it was just alright compared to other Modern Warfare games, because like it was pretty. All the graphics were good.
Yeah.
You get new maps, new guns.
But the story was good.
The story was good too, and it takes place between the first Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. But the thing with the game that I really didn't enjoy too much is how loud the footsteps were. Like everywhere you go, you could just hear footsteps in every direction. Whereas Mace, I can't talk.
Paranoia kicks in.
Yeah. Where you hear from every direction, so you can't really hear where like anything is, where it overpowers all the other sounds like gunshots. So you start hearing the footsteps over the gunshots.
Yeah, if like you run into a building and just sit there for like a second, you'll just see someone burst in and kill you, and it's terrifying.
And this helps the campers because they can hear you from a mile away, so they just hide there until they shoot you.
Yeah.
Do you also camp?
No. I'm good at the game, Darren.
Yeah, but for Jedi Fallen Order, I would give the game rating about a nice, good 8 out of 10. It's just the Stormtroopers just like bugs me a lot.
For CSGO, I'll also give it 8 out of 10 because of the campers. They're very annoying.
And I'll give it a solid 7 because it's just RA. That's it. Oh, Modern Warfare. Are we done?
That's all, folks. You have made this so awkward.
That was really awkward.
Very awkward.
Listen, I don't know how to end this.
Jasper, I told you to call me only if it's an emergency, right?
Yeah, I know, but...
So, if there isn't a Category 5 hurricane happening in your living room, I have full authorization to leave.
Just trust me, Tyler. This will blow your mind beyond cosmic proportions.
Jasper?
Alright, now, I know what it looks like.
That is a box.
It only looks like a box, but believe me, it is much more.
Okay, let's say you have about 2 minutes to explain why I drove for 2 hours to come see a box.
Alright, so I was sitting in my room playing some Smash Bros. When I heard the doorbell ring. Of course, I don't get many visitors, so that was a surprise. Huh, that's weird. But it was simply just the mailman.
Hey, I got a package from Jasper, Mark.
This was weird for 2 reasons. 1, I never ordered anything. 2, Christmas was months ago, so this wasn't a gift. And 3, you are the only person who knows where I live.
That was 3 reasons.
After thanking him and taking the box back inside, I opened it and it was just empty. After contemplating for about an hour, I did the one thing anyone would do in this situation.
Jasper, what are you talking about?
Tyler, when I put the box over my head, I was in some sort of void for like 8 seconds. Then I was back in my room, except I was there, in the room, with me. Tyler, the box is a time machine.
Jasper, I don't really know what to say. Like, honestly, this is all mind-boggling to me how a simple box, no, a cardboard box with nothing in it can be a time machine. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 5:30 for that one. Really? Yeah. 36. Maybe I did something wrong.
You guys, Marissa just texted me if you want to hang out after school.
Sure. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, you guys, instead of asking my mom, we should kill me if I'm hungry now.
Yeah, let me text my mom real quick.
Yeah, kill me.
She better be down here. Oh, I hope so. Where's Haley?
What's the bathroom?
Hey guys, I want to show you guys something. Okay.
Oh, hey. Hey. Do you know what the plan is? Yeah, this whole place is empty. We can just hang out and maybe play games. Yeah, let's go tell them.
Maureen, we didn't come down here to play games.
This is interesting.
Why are you guys acting so weird?
Bree, this was your plan in the first place.
Okay, but like, only for 5 minutes because Brianna has a point. We shouldn't be here anyway. Guys, I think we should head back now. Seriously.
Dude, come on, we're almost there.
Brianna, look. Is that blood?
Well, Bears, that concludes this week's episode of The View. Scan the QR code at the beginning of this video to visit us on YouTube and leave a comment on this episode of The View to get a shout out next week. Be sure to follow our Instagram and Twitter page at MTNViewHSTV for any updates. Thanks for watching and tune in again next week for some more news. Until then, as you go about your day, always remember, life is like a stage and someone is always watching. Stay excellent, Mountain View.